Good morning. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you today. I'm always very excited to find new opportunities to not only travel and grow and learn, but also to become a better teacher and expand my horizons. So, thank you very much for the opportunity of doing that. So, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Amber Freeman. I am a citizen of the United States of America, and I have, for as long as I remember, I've been traveling, and I've learned through my travels that a long stretch of road can teach you more than 1,000 years of quiet introspection. I've learned that the only thing more important than planning when you travel is having an openness for when those plans don't fall through. And I found just by keeping a positive attitude, it's you can make the most of anything that comes your way. So a little bit more formally, I graduated from Florida State University in 2012 with a degree in studio art. I have two minors, one in English and one in art history. I've been teaching middle school in Japan full time for the past year. Before that, I have taught at a nursery in Fairbanks, Alaska, working with 2 to 3 year olds. And before that, I was working at an art summer camp in Florida, working with 5 to 12 year olds. So I've worked with a large range of students in a variety of settings and from a variety of different cultures. Moving on to the next question, why teach abroad? Simply put, I have fallen in love with it. I love living in a new area. It always keeps you, it's a way that life renews itself. It keeps you open and it fills you up with experiences and friendships and stories that you never would have the chance of gaining otherwise if you just stay in your own country and do what's familiar. You never grow, you never learn, not in the same way. So I found that that's something I personally really enjoy and really I feel like I get the benefits out of it. Also, I'm living in a world where that's becoming more and more global each and every single day. We're not citizens of a specific nation, we're citizens of the world, and my actions have an effect on people on the other side of the globe who I've never met before. And I think it's worth the time to go there and to not use their nation, their country as a playground like a tourist, but to go there and to work and to experience and to make friendships and to really become a part of the environment. Thailand I'm interested in specifically because last month during winter break I went there and I volunteered in an orphanage, and I was so struck with the, the conditions were quite a bit. I was prepared, for a very grassroots community, and that's what I got. And even though the living conditions were much lower than what I was used to here in Japan, the people were very warm, very friendly, and just wonderful people. The environment was great. The climate was fantastic, and I just found myself back in Japan hungry to go back to Thailand and to experience more of that culture. As far as classmate management goes, I definitely find the old saying to be true that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I always go into class with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm, and I like to keep the class divided into a lot of different activities, always keep it moving, keep their attention focused on the lesson so that it's never just me standing up and there's this divide where it's like me at the chalkboard and them being talked to and they just sit there and they get bored. I want to keep them involved. I want to keep language as being something as real as possible. It's not this abstract concept that you need to pass this test so you can get into this. It's something that people use every single day, and I want to get them. I want to make it a part of their life so that they draw from their own experience and their own life to express themselves in this new language. And I want to get them to do that in a way that stirs not only their head but also their creativity and their emotions. Because I found when something is really shocking, it triggers this memory response. So I like to be creative, I like to be funny, I like to have them have fun, I like it to be personal, and I find that that does a lot. But of course there are always those students who find a way to kind of throw a wrench into your plans. And for those students, I've been very lucky in Japan. My students are all very, very good, and I just call them out when they're causing trouble. Usually they don't realize it. They just think they're being funny. But I'll point at them. I'll tell them to stop. I say that they're disturbing the class. If stuff does get worse. I haven't ever had this problem, but some of my other teachers who I work alongside with have, and they say they do group discussions where everybody sits and the children kind of look like scared deer in the headlights, and they all talk about this disturbance that this child did. And so that way it's not just them and it's not just me being the authoritative figure telling them not to do that. It's the group. They're disturbing the group, and their one action is bringing everybody down, and that seems to add sort of a maturity to it. For each culture I go to, though, it's different. There are different values everywhere, and I'm not sure if that same approach would work the same in Thailand. So before I did go in there and I did discipline a child, too severely anyways, I would definitely talk to my other teachers first and find out their methods for coping, because there are always new ways of learning and there's always new ways of doing things. And yeah, I think that covers everything. Thank you so much for your time, and please let me know if you have any other questions. I'm looking forward to meeting in person. Thank you very much.